Hey, how are you? Okay, you will never guess what just happened to me. I was telling my son Hunter when he came down here, um, I accidentally called 911. I have three cameras set up in here and I was getting everything adjusted and I accidentally called 911 and hung up real quick. And they called me back and asked if everything was okay here. And I said yes, that I was making a YouTube video and accidentally called. And so he said okay and let me go on my way. So, yeah, that is my funny for today and actually pretty embarrassing. So, I'm glad you're here. I am going to show you how I made alternate cards with the January Sending Hearts Paper Pumpkin Kit. I used a sketch that I found on Pinterest and some paper products that came with this box, and I created a really cute alternate card for someone special on your Valentine list. And if you have all of the products, or maybe you want to alternate the products a little bit and you want to follow my design, you are more than welcome to. So my name is Lori Johnson and my blog is Harvest Lane Craftique. And you can go on to my website and get all of the instructions on how to make this particular paper pumpkin plus any blogs that I have going on. All right. Did you know that we are in the middle of celebration? Let me pop this out of here. Yep, we're in the middle of celebration. And celebration is only for 2 months this time. It's from January till the end of February, so it's only until the 28th of February. And what you get is if you order product from any of our catalogs, whether it is from our annual catalog or if it is from our mini catalog, then you can order, well, you won't order, you'll get free credits for things inside of our celebration catalog. So the order has to be $50 or above to qualify for celebration, but we have stamp sets, we have papers, lots of beautiful papers actually. Lots of beautiful stamp sets that you can get free by just ordering product from me. So yeah, okay, so here's the thing. If you are not a member of our Paper Pumpkin and you would like to be a member of Paper Pumpkin, I would love you to join underneath me. So what I would have you do is to go onto my site, which is Lori at Stampin' Up. Oh, that's my Harvest Lane. Sorry. Well, it's Lori at harvestlanecraftique.com. You can go on there. You can get to my Stampin' Up store, and you want to purchase a prepaid 3-month subscription. It's like $60, maybe a little bit of change, and that will qualify you to be able to pick from the celebration catalog. All the catalogs are on my website at at Harvest Lane, oh my goodness, craftique.com. All of my catalogs are on there, so you can pop on there and take a look at the catalogs, take a look and see if you have any interest in purchasing Paper Pumpkin. And if you have any questions, you are more than welcome to email me at Lori at harvestlanecraftique.com. Okay? Now, here's the thing about Paper Pumpkin. You have to order by the 10th of the month. And the reason why they do that is because they actually mail out that month's paper pumpkin in the mail. And I usually receive it about the 20th of the month. So next month for February, you have to order by the 10th. We're going to have a bouquet of hope. Now, if you want to order the 3 months paid subscription, then this paper pumpkin that's coming out in February, choose the free gift, Flower and Fields design paper, and alternate cards can be used with this paper and February's paper pumpkin. So we got a great thing getting ready to happen in February with Paper Pumpkin. All right, so one more thing before we get started. I'm going to show you what has just became available today. Hey, Chick. Hey, happy birthday, Chick. Cutest stinking stamp sets there are. I made a birthday card for my aunt, and it was so cute. So come back and check out my video on how I use these stamp sets to make some really cute cards. All right, so let's get started. These two right here, they are January's Sending Hearts original cards that you could make in the kit. I used the directions 100% like they said, and I made these cards. Now, if I wanted to, I could have made all 8 cards using the products only, but I chose to make some alternate cards. So with the products, I made 2 of these, and I am going to show you how I made another card. All right, let's leave these up here for you to see. So, my last video, I told you that it is hard for me sometimes to come up with ideas. I'm a pretty new Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm still, just kind of watching what everybody else does, and another demonstrator recommended that I go on and look at some card sketches, and maybe that would help motivate my brain to come up with some ideas for some cute cards. And I saw this card sketch on Pinterest, Mojo Monday at blogspot.com by Julie Tillman, and I really liked it. So I decided to make my card today exactly like this. So let's get started. All right, here we go. Pop that off. My first thing is I just used the base card. So remember, these came, I have a whole bunch of Paper Pumpkin product left over. I had these, I think they're Petal Pink, and then our color was Poppy Parade. And so I just took the Poppy Parade card and I used my bone folder, and on the score line, let me pop that up, on the score line, I used my bone folder and varnished it down. Okay? This card base right here is 5.5 by 4 1/4. All right, and this is the Paper Pumpkin base card. All right. Then I took a second layer. Now remember, on our swatch here, it had the base card, it had another layer, it had 2 layers of circles, it had 2 layers for sentiment. So, this was my base card, right? I chose to bring in gold, okay? And this gold can actually be found in our mini catalog. This layer right here is cut at 5 by 2 3/4. All right, so if you like this gold paper and you want to purchase it, you can purchase it from me in my store from the mini catalog. All right, then let's put these on real quick. All right, so I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal, and I learned something else. Let's pop this off. I learned something else. Okay, so when you bring this along, you pull out. Let's do it again. So you bring it along, you push forward and pull out, and it cuts it or breaks it off good so it doesn't get jammed. One more time. Pull down, pull forward, pull back. Pull down, bend forward, pull back. All right, I thought that was great. All right, so the card shows to kind of put it over here on the corner. I'm making sure that my top and my bottom are even. And I'm making sure that my side is all the way even, all the way down. I'm not pressing it down right away because then I can move it. Once I press it down, it's down. You're not going to really be able to move it. So once you press it, it's as good and stayed. All right, let's move these. All right. Next we have our circle. So, darn it. I didn't put this on, and I want to. So let's see if I can do it. I have some black twine that was from another paper pumpkin, and I was going to use it right here. That's one of the nice things about paper pumpkin is you always have leftover stamps, and you can use them over and over again. I have lots of leftover little sentiments, lots of leftover paper, and so this was twine that I was supposed to use from another paper pumpkin. Let's see if I can very carefully pop this baby up. Oh, I might be able to do it. Maybe. Without destroying everything. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go like this. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can pull it all the way out. Oh, I'm gonna be able to. You're not always able to do that, so I'm very lucky. Okay, I'm gonna stick this in the middle, and I'm gonna do 1, and I'm gonna cross over and do 2, and I'm gonna cross over and do 3, and then we're gonna kind of put that in the middle there, and then I'm gonna come back here on the back, and I am going to use my seal and just pop over it. Whoops, pop over that, so that'll seal down. And I'm gonna use my snips, and we're gonna cut that, and then I'm gonna make sure that I'm here in the middle again, and that we're kind of going, there we go. And just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna add some more Stampin' Seal since I made a little mistake. All right, here we go. Let's do this again. Pop this down. My gold is kind of messed up a little bit, but I think once I get everything on, it'll be okay. I can kind of just move everything so it looks good. There we go. There we go, there we go. Looks good, looks good. All right, I'm just gonna use my bone folder and kind of smooth that down. All right, then what I did is I took a piece of, I was getting ready to say Whisper White. We don't have Whisper White anymore. We now have Basic White. So if you're ordering from the catalog and you put in the Whisper White numbers, you will not be able to order the Whisper White. You will have to order the Basic White. And I have new numbers for those. And I'm actually going to put those on my website for you to check out. So if you want to order any white color, make sure you look on the new sheet to get the new numbers. Also, if you did a search and you put Basic White, that would pull up also. So, all right, so new numbers because we're now using Basic White. All right, so I took a piece of cardstock and the first thing I did is, well, hold on a minute. Let's take it back a notch. Okay. This was the card that was right here. Okay. And I saw the gold, so that's why I chose my gold foil. Okay. And I decided to use some dies. And let's see, these are called layering circle dies. Layering circle dies. And I used, let's see, which ones did I use? I used the second to the largest for this one, second to the largest. So basically what I did is I set this on my card and I sent it through my mini embossing machine, and I'm going to show you that mini embossing machine because it is my new favorite toy. I absolutely love it. So I'll do another video and I'll show you how simple and easy it is to use. All right, so send it through my embossing machine and voila, I got this and it has scalloped edges. Okay, that's going to go on here. Then I wanted a second layer, and so I used a larger circle, okay? And I only had real red paper. If I had had Poppy Parade paper, I would have used that, but I only had real red. But I'll tell you, I didn't really feel like the colors were too off, so I was happy about that. So I sent this through my embossing machine, and I was able to cut out two little circles here. So that's this piece, all right? And those circles, let's see here, so the gold foil, we went over that. So, and those, we'll do that in a second. So the layering circle, you have this one and you have this one. All right, you have the two layering circles. All right, so I'm going to I'm going to flip this over, and I am going to use my Stampin' Seal, and I'm going to get that on there, and I'm going to make sure that it is all the way around pretty even. Looks good to me. And I'm going to just put that right here. But I'm not going to glue that down yet. I want to get my sentiment done first. All right. I want to get my sentiment done before I pop that down because I want to make sure everything fits. All right. Then the sentiment, the first layer, this red layer, it's real red. It is 2 by 1.5. 2 by 1.5. All right, that's this. Then I took just some scraps. I don't know about anybody else, but I have this pile here of just scrap cardstock that I do not throw away. I hoard it so that if I have little things like this, I can go in and I can stamp them. And I use my Memento Tuxedo Black, and I didn't know whether I wanted love or I wanted this snail, because it's snail mail, because you're having to send these through the mail. Here, and I'm going to show you on my shirt real quick. Right here. I wore my snail all day today. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, there you are. I wore my snail all day today. Nobody even asked me what it was. Nobody even said it was cute. I think it's cute. But anyways, so yeah. Whoops. So I made one of each. Did love and did the snail. And I think since it's showing a mailbox, I think I may just do the snail. No, I'm doing love. We're doing love. Okay. Decision made. Love. Love it is. And actually, you know what? I forgot I did this. You know, like I used my circle to cut this off. Well, this piece right here was left over. And so I just turned it over and I stamped on it. I didn't use my scraps. I told a fib. I'm sorry. But see, I just stamped on it. And that way I wasn't wasting any paper. So let's pop this love on there. And I think I'm going to put the love over here because I decided at the last minute, it's not on her paper, but I decided at the last minute I was going to put these gems. They're gold. They match the I'm missing my take pick tool. I do this. Oh my goodness. Oh, here it is. It's right in front of my face. Okay. So I'm going to do this. Watch. I'm going to do 1, 2, and 3. They're nice and even. I thought that was cute. I thought that would be cute, cute, cute. Okay, so I'm going to pop this down. And then we're going to move away that because we are completely done with it. And we're going to come in here and I'm just going to see how I want this. So hers was like right here, but I don't think because of the picture I chose that that's going to work. So I'm thinking maybe it's going to go like this. How about this? Something like that. I like it. Okay, so I want to use some Stampin' Dimensionals. And remember, with your kit, you got Stampin' Dimensionals, so that's not an extra either. So really the only extra that I used on this card was the gold foil and the Real Red paper. Other than that, I used all Paper Pumpkin products. So it's easy to do. All right, let's put him right there. Cute. And then we're going to take this. Brian's phone is going off. I asked Brian if I could use his phone while I was recording. It's kind of been crazy today, but anyways, all right. And then, oops, we're not in. And then I'm going to come here and do that. And it's completely done. That's it. And I don't know if you remembered or not, but I recommended stamping your card with some little XOs. You could do it here on the back. You don't have to actually do it on the front here, especially if you're going to send it through the mail. you'd want to put your address here and your stamp here. So, but you could put your XOXO. You could also, watch this. Ooh, what you love. Always, if you're going to stamp on your envelope, do it before. Okay, you're going to see my head because I can't see through this. I'm going to take this cute little snail off. Always do it before you put your card in, because if you don't, it may not press properly. And lift straight up, and there you go. You got love on the back of that. Isn't that adorable? And you've got a third card that are not all exactly alike. So let's say you have 3 Valentines. Maybe you've got, you know, a couple kids, or a husband and a couple kids, or a mom and a grandma, and you want to send them all Valentines. They don't all get the same Valentine card. All right. Thank you so much for sticking with me and watching this video on alternate paper pumpkins. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to hear when I put more videos out, hit that little bell. And if you have any comments, please leave them. I am up for any type of constructive criticism, or to say that you liked what I did. Whatever you want to do, I just appreciate you. So thank you. You have a blessed evening.